Welcome back to Soundcraft Studio, where we simplify home theater, high-performance audio, and real-world tech without the marketing hype. If you love clean sound, immersive cinema, and smart audio upgrades, make sure to subscribe and join the community. Now let's get into it. If you already own a good home theater receiver or processor, and you're looking to add music streaming, there's one mistake I see people make all the time: spending way too much money on premium music streamers they don't actually need. Let's simplify this like a professional system designer. First, understand this. In most modern home theater systems, your AVR or processor already contains a very capable DAC, also known as a digital to analog converter. Products from companies like Anthem, Denon, Marantz, Arcom, and Yamaha already include excellent internal DACs designed for both movies and high-quality music playback. So when you buy an expensive streamer with another premium DAC built inside, you may be paying for hardware you are not even using. Especially if you connect digitally through HDMI, optical, or coaxial. At that point, your receiver's DAC is doing the actual conversion anyway. This is why, for most home theater owners, the smartest approach is buying a simple, reliable digital streamer instead of a luxury audiophile streamer. Devices like the Weem Pro, Weem Ultra, or even an Apple TV can already deliver excellent streaming quality into your processor. They support services like Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, AirPlay, Chromecast, and Internet Radio. And they do it for a fraction of the price. Here's the truth many people don't say. Expensive streamers often charge more for features most home theater users never use. Things like ultra-high-end internal DAC stages, balanced analog outputs, dedicated headphone amplifiers, advanced clocking systems, exotic chassis materials, and massive power supplies. Those features matter more in dedicated 2-channel audiophile systems. But if your movies, gaming, and music all run through an AVR or surround processor, much of that premium hardware becomes redundant. Instead of spending thousands on a streamer, you may get a much bigger improvement by investing in better speakers, better subwoofer integration, room treatment, or professional calibration. Those upgrades create dramatically larger audible improvements. Now let's talk about something many home theater owners get confused about: flat mode versus acoustic listening mode after running room correction software like ARC Genesis, Dirac Live, Odyssey, or other calibration systems. A lot of people assume flat mode is automatically more accurate for music, but that's not always true in a real room. Flat mode attempts to make your speakers measure extremely flat across the frequency range. On paper, that sounds ideal, but in many living rooms or home theaters, completely flat playback can sound too lean, too bright, or lacking warmth during long listening sessions, especially in untreated rooms. That's why many people prefer acoustic listening mode or a target curve with gentle room gain. Acoustic listening usually applies a more natural tonal balance that better matches how humans actually perceive sound inside real rooms. You often get smoother treble, fuller mid-bass, and a more relaxed presentation. For movies and casual music listening, many people find acoustic listening more enjoyable and less fatiguing. Flat mode, however, can still be very useful, especially for critical listening, studio-style monitoring, highly treated rooms, or people who prefer maximum detail and neutrality. Neither mode is universally correct. It depends on your room, your speakers, and your listening preference. This is why experienced calibrators often create multiple profiles, one for movies, one for music, and sometimes one with a flatter reference curve for critical listening. Now, when does a dedicated high-end music streamer make sense? Mainly in serious 2-channel listening systems, especially systems using dedicated stereo amplifiers, separate DACs, high-end bookshelf or tower speakers, treated listening rooms, and critical near-field listening. In those setups, the listener is often chasing the last few percent of refinement. Lower noise floor, better imaging, more natural micro detail, and improved analog output quality. That's where premium streamers can truly shine. But for the average home theater owner, simplicity and smart system matching matter far more than expensive audiophile marketing. So here's the professional advice. If you already own a quality AVR or processor, let its DAC do the work. Buy a stable, feature-rich digital streamer. Use the listening mode that sounds best in your actual room. Keep your setup clean. And save your money for upgrades that actually transform the experience. Because great sound is not about spending the most, it's about building the smartest system. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Soundcraft Studio for more honest home theater advice, audio education, calibration tips, and real-world tech discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.